When I was 15, I was introduced to the wonderful world of philosophy when I read L'étranger by Albert Camus. This video is about nihilism, not as a scary philosophical concept, but as a feeling.
Темная ночь, только пули свистят по степи, только ветер гудит в проводах, тускло звезды мерцают.
L'étranger, or the stranger, begins with an opening line that's become iconic in philosophy circles everywhere. Today, maman died. Or maybe yesterday. I don't know. In one sentence, Meursault becomes an enigma. He's not emotional, not angry. He's just indifferent. This indifference, this emotional flatness, strikes a chord with many people who feel numb in modern life. There's a strange comfort in nihilism. If nothing matters, then nothing can really hurt you. You're free, untouchable, no responsibilities, no pressure, and best of all, no guilt.
The fact that I'm gonna die one day and that everyone around me is gonna die and no one will remember me after a certain point makes me feel so good. Like, because I could do the best thing in the world and nobody would remember it ever, and I'll die and it won't matter, and everyone else around me will die and it won't matter. Or I could do the worst thing in the world and that won't matter because I'll die eventually. So you don't really have to worry that much.
That's
Obviously
beautiful.
don't hurt anyone.
It's a form of psychological self-defense. When the world feels too chaotic, too disappointing, when your job feels pointless, your relationships empty, your future uncertain, nihilism steps in and whispers, nothing matters anyways. It protects you from caring too much. In a way, Meursault represents this escape from meaning. He doesn't pretend. He doesn't play the game. He doesn't fake love when a woman asks him if he cares. He says, I suppose I don't. And in our hyper-performative world, where everyone is pressured to care loudly, constantly, publicly, his honesty feels radical, almost liberating. But Camus doesn't leave it there, because nihilism, while appealing, is also dangerous.
But Meursault heads back down to the beach and seeks a cool stream behind a rock to escape the oppressive heat. To his surprise, Meursault sees the mistress's brother behind the rock and stares at him. He holds his gun, though he has no real reason to shoot. The Arab pulls out his knife, and dazed by the sun, Meursault pulls the trigger. After a pause, Meursault shoots the Arab 4 more times. Arrested for killing the Arab, Meursault has an interview with a lawyer and is questioned by a magistrate. The magistrate declares the importance of believing in God and asking for his forgiveness. Meursault says that he does not believe in God. After a months-long prison stay, Meursault's trial begins. During the questioning of witnesses, the prosecutor focuses on Meursault's character instead of focusing on the shooting of the Arab, accusing Meursault of being a monster who has committed a crime against society worse than the killing. Meursault is found guilty and sentenced to death.
By the end of the book, Meursault is sentenced to death. In the face of death, what does he do? He accepts his fate, not because he sees the light, but because he decides to embrace the absurd. Camus called this the absurd hero. Someone who realizes that life has no ultimate meaning, but lives fully anyways. This is where Camus diverges from true nihilism.
Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die. Come watch TV.
I believe that freedom isn't doing whatever you want, but the right to do what you ought. Let's be honest, today's society is fertile ground for nihilism. Constant distraction, a crisis of meaning, broken families, empty rituals, collapsing traditions. When we're young, we're told you can be anything, but no one tells us why we should be anything. Better to be nothing than to choose the wrong thing. Better to float than to fall. This is why L'étranger still resonates, because many people live like Meursault, not out of malice, but out of quiet despair. But in my opinion, Camus' message was this: even when life is absurd, you can choose to respond, not retreat. You can choose to live your life as if it matters, even when no one else sees it. So why is nihilism appealing? Because it promises safety from disappointment. But if you're looking for it, meaning, real meaning, only emerges when we risk caring.
The loneliness came back, worse than I remember.